40 Below Marquette County Young Professionals was put together in 2010 as a way for people under the age of 40 to connect socially, recreationally, professionally on a dynamic level and learn about each other's businesses and who we are and opportunity to build and grow together.
We wanted to be able to connect these individuals who oftentimes didn't have an avenue to meet other people under the age of 40 from a business perspective throughout the community.
The community does have things like Rotary, Kiwanis, a lot of other clubs, but for the young professional, these days they're looking for something more vibrant with more activities to get them and their young families involved in the community.
When my wife and I moved to the area for her job at Marquette General, we were looking to buy a house here, and our realtor mentioned about 40 Below to me. And knowing that I was from out of the area and also work from home, she thought it'd be a great organization for me to be involved with. I've met both personal and professional connections so far, and even outside of the 40 Below organization, I've hung out with a lot of these people outside of the organization.
I came to Marquette as a student and had a wonderful experience at the university, but after I graduated, I wanted to become a little bit more connected away from NMU while still maintaining my relationships there. And 40 Below was a great way to do that because I got to meet professionals who were my age and see how they had grown beyond their years at the university, and it's been just a wonderful experience.
We have a social event every month, and we try to make sure that these social events are dynamic and interactive in a way that kind of bucks traditional norms in terms of opportunities for young professionals to interact with one another and grow professionally.
We had a great event with the local Harley-Davidson shop, Bald Eagle, where we had the ability to come in and network as an organization, but also really learn some history about not only Bald Eagle, but who Harley is, why they're important, how they've put their fingerprint on America in many ways, and see the things they've done with technology, but also see how they're staying true to their heritage. It was very interesting.
40 Below does offer a lot of really great opportunities and things that I don't feel like I'd have access to outside of that group. And one example would be recently this past summer we had a sit down and kind of a meet and greet and roundtable session with Governor Snyder. And I was on the planning committee for that, and that was really exciting. We all came together in Marquette and had a really great question and answer opportunity with him.
The energy in the room was fabulous. When the governor left, he said, "I'm leaving here more motivated than when I came in after spending time with these young professionals." And I think the whole group felt that way.
Another great opportunity we had as an organization was the ability to sit down with Chief Information Officer for the state of Michigan, David Behan, who again personally came up from Lansing to meet with 40 Below and hear ideas about technology and where things are going for the future and what kind of tools and resources do we want.
So not only is Marquette a great area to work, but also a great area to live. Within 10 minutes after getting out of work, I can be mountain biking, kayaking in the summer. In the winter, I can jump onto the ski hill. So it offers many activities outside of work. It really just makes it an all-around great place to live.
Once they come here for a job, they start meeting local people, they start getting out and about to see all the assets that we have. So whether you're hitting the trails, looking at the big lake, skiing, snowboarding, walking, hiking, biking, we have so much to offer in this community, and they're all the things that fall right into what a young professional is typically looking for.
The conference I think is really impressive, especially happening up here in Marquette, Michigan. One of the things that I think is really important is the networking of fresh minds as they're building businesses and building relationships. And to have a group of young professionals that are open to meeting and sharing ideas and creating network opportunities, I think is really a strong asset that is going to help propel Marquette into a place that it really once was.
The day is really laid out so that you have time for networking, you have time for educational opportunities and learning, you have time for eating and listening to speakers, national speakers, local speakers, and then again at the end another time for networking. And it's really become a special event for 40 Below and for I think the Upper Peninsula in general in terms of young professionals.
We're always looking for speakers or presenters who have some sort of tie to the area but really have an interesting success story.
Well, when I started in business, I took over a business from my dad before I was 20, and I somehow I could feel I could make it bigger, but I didn't know how to. I mean, there were so many things that I didn't even comprehend that I could attain until I heard it from someone else. I've been doing this for a really long time, and if I would have had an opportunity to be around a group of the 40 and under, and then tapped into some other business leaders even in the next level above that, I could have gotten out of the blocks much quicker than I did.
40 Below offers individuals an opportunity to make a positive change for the community, and it also provides the community strength and leadership as we continue to move along in our careers.
I've been able to meet a lot of great people, a lot of people who are in the same boat as I am in terms of young professionals starting in careers.
It really made me feel welcome. And since that time, I've felt much more comfortable being able to approach people at those socials and getting to know them better.
Through 40 Below, I've been able to make business connections, but I've also made friendships that are going to last a lifetime.